So Authenticity Perfumes have been on an absolute roll lately, guys, and they just launched these two fragrances into their collection. Of course, we're gonna be talking about Cherryland and Clean Musk. So stay tuned and hear my thoughts on these two fragrances. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, go and smash the subscribe button down below. But that's right, guys, I'm bringing you another video talking about Authenticity Perfumes, which, man, am I a huge fan of this house and what they do and all the fragrances they have created, guys. And when I first heard about these two fragrances, I was so hyped up, especially about Cherryland, because I'm a huge fan of the note of cherry. I do own a few fragrances with cherries in it, like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. And when I first saw this, I was like, no way, guys. They're gonna make a fragrance kind of like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. But then when I thought about it, I was like, nah, Authenticity Perfumes is not gonna do that because they don't clone fragrances, man. They always make 100% genuine, pretty much unique creations within their house. So I was like, I cannot wait to try this one. And of course, Clean Musk. I'm a huge fan of the note of musk. If you guys don't know, I like it when it comes across very clean and soapy, like a nice white musk, which obviously hence the name Clean Musk, it's probably gonna be like. And then I also like the animalic dirty musk as well. It can go both ways and I love both ways also. So I do want to mention first that these two fragrances were sent out for review by Authenticity Perfumes, so shout out to those guys over there. They are awesome. But that will not persuade my opinion on either of these fragrances at all. It will be 100% genuine with you guys if I enjoy these fragrances, and if I don't, I'll be honest with you. But let's look ahead at the packaging and presentation now. So with the box, it does come in like kind of a generic box, which I don't mind. It's very, very simple because you can obviously tell these guys want to focus on the quality of their fragrance juice instead of packaging and presentation to get markups and stuff, which is awesome. It does have like a clear see-through window right there where your fragrance sits. It does have a AP sticker for pretty much the skillet, so you know if it's been opened or not, which is cool. I think they just recently started adding those. And you'll be able to find these on AuthenticityPerfumes.com. I'll leave their link down below as well. And I do want to mention that these retail for, I believe, $49.99, but they are on sale right now for $39.99, and you get additional 10% off, guys. So, man, the quality of the fragrance you're getting with that price is insane. I don't know how they do it, but they do, and it's awesome. Now, on the back, it says premium long-lasting fragrances at reasonable prices. 50% oil concentration, 12 plus hours of longevity, guys. So they pretty much put that on the box as a fact and they stand behind that. And I can tell you every single fragrance I've tried by them, and I own 8 of them, have absolutely stood the test of time when it comes to 12 plus hours of longevity, man. These things are highly concentrated, 50% oil concentration. Where are you gonna find it anywhere else, guys? Because most of the time, if you don't know, like Eau de Toilette are anywhere from like, I think 10 to 15%. Eau de Parfums are like 15 to maybe 25. And then 50% oil concentration will make it in Extrait de Parfum. So pretty much the highest perfume concentration you can get. So yeah, these are very, very potent fragrances. Now, looking at the bottle, I actually really like these bottles. They look so clean sitting on the shelf. Just a simple kind of stock bottle, but they are awesome, guys. Now with Cherryland, of course, it's red. You have the name right there. On the back, some of your ingredients, and these are 60 milliliters, so which is nice. So you get about 10 more mils instead of your traditional 50 ml bottles. So that is awesome. And then nothing on the bottom there, no sticker or anything like that, because all your information with your barcode and stuff is on the back. So we're gonna start this video off talking about Cherryland. So let's go ahead and spray this one now. I have actually been testing fragrances and stuff, so I am pretty much covered, but I am free right here. So let's spray. Check out the atomizer, guys. Very nice atomizer. This puts out a ton of juice. It's not pressurized or anything like that, but very, very solid. So let's see what I get with Cherryland. And this took me by surprise, guys. So with Cherryland, I did look at the notes, and the top of this fragrance have a ton of unique notes such as cherry, strawberry, lemon, grapes, banana, I mean, where can you find other fragrances with like banana, grapes and stuff? Those are some very interesting, unique notes in fragrances. But with this one, man, in that opening, you do have a nice kind of sour, juicy, red, luscious cherry in here. Alongside that, you do have the strawberry. It's not like a strawberry you just pick and about to eat. It's kind of like a candy, Jolly Rancher strawberry vibe. And that's funny that I say that because there's other fragrances within this house that kind of have that Jolly Rancher vibe. I believe it was Green Aurora, which has kind of like a apple Jolly Rancher vibe in that one, which is awesome. I do enjoy that fragrance as well. But you do get that similarity, candy-like Jolly Rancher vibe in this one as well too. So it's a very unique fragrance. When I first smelled this, guys, I was like, whoa, they pretty much came up with this. You gotta have a creative mind, and the perfumer has to be very creative to come up with something like this, man. Very different. And in the opening of Cherryland, I do get some kind of smokiness, and I have no idea where it's coming from. It might be coming from the grapes, and I believe if it is coming from the grapes, it's kind of like a purple grape, not your traditional green grape. It's more of like a dark purple kind of grape, and that might be giving it that kind of smokiness that I'm picking up on. And what's weird is after looking at the notes and stuff like that, the banana note, at first I was like, I don't really smell any banana, but after rating that, I do pick up on somewhat of a tart banana, kind of like a banana peel kind of vibe in the opening of this fragrance. So it's very different. You have that nice luscious cherry, like a dark deep red cherry, alongside the candy-like Jolly Rancher strawberry, and then a tart kind of bitter banana peel, and then like a smokiness maybe coming from the purple grapes in this fragrance. But that opening is something else, very unique. I've never smelled anything quite like this fragrance, and I own around 200 plus bottles. This stuff, man, is different, but in a very good way. As it dries down though, once you do get past that opening, even though some of those opening notes such as the strawberry and the cherry last pretty much the life of this fragrance because of how potent it is, the top does not go away fast at all because this stuff, like I said, is 50% oil concentration. So that top note is gonna last a very long time. But as you actually eventually get down to the dry down of this, I get a nice saltiness to this fragrance alongside a creamy, almost warming aspect as well. And I believe that's coming from vanilla, but I do remember, I think there was cotton candy in this. Now, I don't really pick up on any cotton candy, to be honest with you guys. Cotton candy would obviously be very, very sweet. And I think it would be pretty distinctive, but I don't really pick up on that. I just usually get that mostly a warming, creamy vanilla in the dry down alongside the cherry strawberry is what the three main notes I get within the whole life of this fragrance. I'll be honest with you guys, Cherryland is a pretty daring fragrance. If you're expecting this to smell anything like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, which is very boozy and very fruity, and a little bit leathery as well, but with that one, it's very, very different compared to Cherryland. This is very playful. That's a good word to put it. Very, very playful with all those kind of unique notes like the grapes, banana, strawberry, and cherry. This is very, very gourmand. I would pretty much note this as a gourmand fragrance because of that. Obviously vanilla, grapes, cherry. I think there's lemon in here, strawberry, cotton candy, vanilla, obviously. All those notes are obviously considered gourmand. So this one is gourmand. It does seem like fragrance you would want to eat kind of, but obviously don't do that. It is a fragrance, but it does come across kind of like that. I would say that pretty much occasions and stuff to wear Cherryland, I would definitely say more casual of a fragrance. Like if you're hanging out with buddies, if you're chilling at home, running errands, maybe even to work as well, but it's not formal by any means. Definitely more youthful and definitely more playful. So stick to the more casual events and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, even though it may be a very unique cherry fragrance, you're not really missing out on much even if you purchase a bottle, because you can get this bottle for under 40 bucks compared to like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, which is around 400 for a 50 ml. So even if you don't like it, you're definitely not out that much. But for me, I absolutely love Cherryland so much. It's definitely one of my favorites within the Authenticity Perfumes house. It's up there, trust me. This one is very, very good. And the performance for Cherryland is nuclear, guys. This is a very, very strong fragrance. Probably one of the strongest within the entire line, right up there with Coffee Lush, which is another nuclear powerhouse within this fragrance house. See how that kind of rhymed? But yeah, very strong fragrance without a doubt. Will easily last you all day into the next day, no problems. It would even last you within after a shower, after scrubbing. This stuff will still be on your skin. It's very, very potent. Cherryland is also very unisex. There's nothing that makes it lean masculine. There's nothing that makes it lean feminine. Both a man and a woman can pull this one off perfectly. So let's talk about clean musk now. And I absolutely love the aesthetic with this, the white and gray. It looks incredible. Let's go ahead and spray this one on this arm. So with clean musk, obviously this is gonna be a very masculine, clean, musky fragrance. It's a white musk. I think it has a ton of white musk in this. Clean musk kind of comes across to me like a clean skin, almost like a second skin kind of vibe. It's not a fragrance that smells like a fragrance or a cologne by any means. It's kind of like a second skin to me, guys. It smells very clean, like coming out of the shower clean. But alongside the white musk, I do get a ton of lime and sandalwood. All three of those notes are the three main notes to me. This one is not complex like the rest of the line. This is probably the most linear fragrance from Authenticity Perfumes, but at the end of the day, that's not a bad thing by any means. If you're just looking for a clean smelling, masculine fragrance that works perfect out of the shower, it works perfect on date nights, it works perfect going to work at the office, it just works perfect for everyday scenarios, clean musk is for you, and at the price, you just cannot beat that, guys. There's honestly not much to say about this because it is so linear and there's not much going on besides clean musk. So if you imagine clean musk and how that's gonna smell, that's exactly how this fragrance comes across. It's very, very kind of basic, but not in a bad way. Just a very simple, clean fragrance. Also a very good dumb reach. If you don't know what to wear and you just wanna smell clean, you wanna smell good, always reach for clean musk. It will get the job done. This is a perfect signature scent for any guy, pretty much. This does not come across like a dirty musk by any means. It's not animalic. It's just very soapy and very clean. And what's nice about this one in particular, obviously there's a ton of white musk dominant fragrances on the market, but with clean musk, man, this one will last a very long time. It's not as beast mode as the rest of the line. It's a little bit more subdued, but for a musk heavy fragrance, this one is very, very solid compared to all the other musk because at the end of the day, the note of white musk is not gonna be beast mode. It's not gonna be loud. This one does sit a little bit closer to the skin because like I said, it's kind of like a second skin fragrance. It's not your traditional kind of cologne, like blue fragrance, woody fragrance. Even though it is a little woody, but it's more creamy in the dry down with the sandalwood and the lime, and I think there's bergamot, but I do get a lot of lime in this one. So if you're just looking for an everyday signature scent, clean and fresh, clean musk is gonna be for you and it will get you through pretty much the entire day without a problem. But that's gonna wrap up my overview of Cherryland and clean musk. Let me know down below if you heard of the House of Authenticity Perfumes or if you decide you wanna check both of these out. Obviously, I'll leave the links down below as well. Or your favorite from this house. I love interacting with you guys and getting your guys' opinions and stuff like that. Per usual, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch all you guys in the next upload. Take care, everybody.